Thanks for joining us. I want to talk a little bit about a case study that just happened today. So we had somebody coming in who had been let down by their credentialing provider. It's an acquisition in the dental field, and it completely has now blown up in this individual's face. It's awful, has no idea who he's credentialed with, who he isn't credentialed with. The credentialing company that he utilized signed him up for a bunch of plans that he did not want, was never actually asked. They assumed what it was that he had wanted and signed him up for a bunch of plans, and now he's stuck. They took twice as long as they said it was going to take, and now he's opening late. So a couple things that you need to know to keep your credentialing companies on task is to make it very clear to them what products that you want to be a part of, when they're going to start submitting your applications, because the time process, if they say it's going to take 30 days or 60 days, the timing always is going to come down to when those applications are actually submitted. So if they say it's going to take 60 days, it's not 60 days from that first phone call that you have with them. It's going to be 60 days from the time that they provide you with the documents that you have to sign. You sign it, you send it to them, and they then have to submit it to the payer. Understand that what that date is so that you can be on top of them. This individual, 2 months after the process, thought everything was complete, and they told them they hadn't even started submissions yet. So get on top of them for that. Make sure you hold them to task, and that if they're not able to do it in a timely manner, make sure that somewhere in your agreement that you're going to get a refund for that, because now he needs to pay for it all over again. We're going to be getting in, not only making sure that everything's all set up, we're actually going to do a status check, and we're going to look into all of his payers to make sure that everything was done properly in the first part, because being signed up with Blue Shield, for instance, you might be also signed up for Medicare plans, Medicaid plans, and have no idea that's what's happening or with the situation here. So as always, make sure you get the right vendor, make sure they're vetted very well. Don't just go with, oh, I know someone who does that. Make sure that they've worked with individuals that are either colleagues of yours, someone that you trust, so that you know that you're in good hands when it comes to the credentialing side of things, because that is the gateway for reimbursement to come into your practice. So it is something that's extremely important, and make sure you do it early too. We typically get requests that are, I'm starting a practice in 2 weeks. If you can do it 6 months in advance, 4 months, still fine. 2 weeks, you know how to deal with, really complex situations. Lots of changes that are happening in the moment. If you need to find some way to figure out which payers are going to actually back bill, and so that you can actually just submit your application, actually be able to book and see patients, and then be able to recoup those funds in the future. We know which ones will do that, which ones won't. We know exactly what the timing is. We credential over 600 clinicians per year in different capacity, from whether it's payer enrollment to maintenance, or even just doing some kind of consulting. We handle it all. So call us up if you ever need a consult on credentialing. See you at the next one.